Hi.
Okay, I have quite a lot of questions.
Okay.
So please bear with me if some of them are repeated because I've been way too late in this panel.
All right.
Okay, truth be told, there are several people who have been turned off by Transformers Animated after seeing the animation in the promo posters. What do you have to say to all
Oh my
those
God, they're
people?
paragraphs. It's a dissertation. Okay, is there a question in there? Sorry.
What do you have to say to all those people now that Animated is being compared to G1 in greatness?
I say, ha ha. For me, I'm like I said, I'm a big Transformers fan. I'm kind of making this show as much for me as for you or for kids. So I'm trying to do a show that I want to see. So.
Since you have added many characters from G1, Beast Wars, and Beast Machines, there are little references to Japanese parts of the franchise. Have you ever thought of adding some of the Japanese robots in Animated, such as Lio Convoy?
Not Lio Convoy, but there are definitely Japanese characters coming. Grandis is in the show. Oh, Sound Blaster, yeah, that's a good. There are more cameo Japanese Cybertronians.
When looking at Ultra Magnus in Season 2, he gave out this kind of godlike appearance in his style of weaponry and how he addresses his fellow Autobots. Did you ever think that adding more of that godlike character in your animation after Marty Eisenberg written that character?
Making Magnus more godly?
Yeah, because he had more like references to Thor, god of the Norse god of thunder and lightning.
No, I don't think so. I think he's a normal Transformer. He's not a god. Yeah,
I know, but still, like it's kind of like I don't know. Based on how I perceive him, he seems to have like this.
He's very wise. I mean, he's very wise. He is really a great leader. He's made choices that were difficult and not always the right choices, but he's for lack of a better term, he's human. He's not a god.
What gave you the idea to draw Rekgar as a naive Autobot compared to the television talking Junkie Con from G1?
That was Marty Eisenberg interpreting that character that way. He thought it would be funny to play. Instead of having him just talk TV, he's still like a real. Someone who would be a real suggestible TV junkie.
When looking at Blackout's alt mode, it seemed more akin to Obsidian rather than the movie version. Is this only a reference, or was Obsidian intentionally going to be an animated?
Obsidian from Beast Machines?
Yes.
No, he was always meant to be Blackout. Obsidian would be smaller, I think.
Yeah, but his alt mode looked because Blackout's alt mode kind of reminded me a lot of Beast Machines.
Well, it's supposed to be a Cybertronian version of a helicopter. That's what the equivalent of whatever that vehicle is. So, no, there's no Obsidian in Blackout.
Okay. Seeing Headmaster so soon in Season 3 was really surprising, and we all know you're the art director, not the writer. But can you at least confirm if we might see more human villains in this season?
Season 3, no, we were asked to reduce the number of human villains this season, so
no meltdown this time.
No meltdown, and there was a small Angry Archer part in Human Error, but it got cut for time. The episode was too long, so it got cut out.
Speaking of Human Error, though, I'm sorry, I know it's taking too long. Everyone requested me on the internet. In Human Error Part 1, we were able to see the human forms of the regular Autobots. Aside from Optimus Prime and Bumblebee, are the rest of the human Autobot designs loosely based on the voice actor's likeness in any way?
No, not really. I don't even think Bumblebee is really. Bumper is obviously not a small child. So, and it's funny because I did try to put a little of David Kaye in Optimus, but his face is pretty much just Optimus, colored, flesh color instead of blue.
It looks really similar, though.
Yeah, it was really funny how that turned out. David really liked that a lot, too. So. But yeah, the Bill Fagerbaki is not, he's a very slender man. He's tall, but he's not bulky.
Yeah, okay. Also in Human Error Part 1, Team Char was introduced in a cameo. How did the Earth Autobots know what Team Char really looked like, considering that they appeared to battle against Rodimus's team?
How do the Autobots know?
Yeah, how do the Autobots, how do our regular Autobots know, considering that that they only appear?
I don't
when
know
in
that they
Battle
would know.
Comics?
I'm not sure. Maybe Ratchet had encountered them, but I don't think any of the other ones would have.
Possibly. Okay, this is very off. Which series was more fun to work on, Transformers, Teen Titans, or Fosters?
I only did a small freelance on Foster's. I think I did a old lady in a rocking chair. It was like about the only thing I did. So it was just a freelance gig. Teen Titans was a lot of fun to work on. It was a great crew. I really had fun working on that show. But I would have to say Transformers just because it's probably my dream job.